second, David Royal, Brandon Marshall, J.D. Cassell rounding out the top 5. Going on for the position right now. Royal goes up the track a little bit. They're side by side. They work on the turn 4, fighting for that P3. Oh, 28. That's a little bottle there. Brandon Marshall trying to come right back. Oh, we got some contact coming out of 4. 16 sideways, Russell Boyd. Here comes your race leader. That is B.G. Thompson in the 03. Peyton Abbott, David Royal, Brandon Marshall, J.D. Cassell, top 5. A lot of smoke coming out of that 56 on the tail. B.G. Thompson checked out. Got almost the same gap back to David Royal. Feature. Bags it under his all power. Line back up 9 laps all complete of this 20-lap feature. It's been all Benji Thompson out front. Peyton Abbott holding that second position. David Royal in third. Got Cassell, Jackson, Taylor, Aaron Ellis, Russell Boyd, and Brandon Marshall, I believe, took his car off the track. Side by side in row 2. Green flag is out. Here they come down the front stretch. Thompson out front right now. See if he can stretch that lead back out like he had before that caution. Halfway home on this one. On the board, followed by Abbott. And you got Cassell, Royal, Jackson. got two cars on the front stretch coming out turn 4. We got the 85 and the 8. It's Aaron Ellis. I think that's Ben Taylor and Aaron Ellis. Stop in turn 4 on the tow truck over there, I do believe. 14 laps of this 20 lap feature completed. So track crew working there in turn 4 to get those two Carolina Outlaw Super Streets separated. 14 of 20 laps complete. UMP Modified Mafia Tour should be in the grid ready for your feature coming up at the conclusion of this Carolina Outlaw Super Street. We are 14 of 20 laps in. UMP Modified Mafia Tour, of course. 50 laps coming up, $5,000 to win. Last points race of the season for the UMP Modified Mafia Tour. All right, showing them one to go. We're going to get this race back underway. Like I said, 14 of 20 laps are complete. It's been all Benji Thompson up front. There is that $150 bounty if anyone can outrun Benji tonight. Peyton Abbott currently second. JP Cassell in that third position. David Royal fourth. Donovan Jackson fifth. Benji going to restart the race. Green flag is back out. Here they come down the front stretch. Benji Thompson with a nice clean restart. Already pulling away from the field. You got Peyton Abbott in second. JP Cassell. A lot of smoke out of that 56, but he's holding on there in that third position. Donovan Jackson trying to make a move on David Royal. They work 3, 1, and 2 side by side. Royal on the outside, Jackson on the inside. Laps of this 20-lap feature. It is Carolina Outlaw Super Street Racing. Benji Thompson all by himself out front. Peyton Abbott with a comfortable lead over Cassell right now. Marshall and Jackson still going at it for that fourth position. There you have it, Benji Thompson picking up the checker flag for Carolina Outlaw Super Street Series. Nobody collecting that $150 bounty tonight. Peyton Abbott bringing it home second, JP Cassell third, David Royer fourth, Donovan Jackson rounding out the top five. Then you got Joe Taylor, Russell Boyd, Aaron Ellis, Ben Taylor, and Brandon Marshall. Starting on the pole, from Matoka, Virginia, the 99W, that is Chris Arnold on the outside of row 1 out of Oakland, Maryland, the number 5 of Blake Tasker. Ray Cable out of Westminster, Maryland in the number 90 inside of row 2, and Austin Holcomb from Elm City in the 8A. Ty Norder is in the number 5 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, and outside of him, your current points leader, Michael Adabelli out of Saxton, Pennsylvania. Sam Lilly's in the 08 out of Raleigh inside of row 4. And Ryan Ayers out of Newton in the number 6. Jim Manka out of Rincon, Georgia, inside of row 5 in the number 60. And Brad Rigdon out of Chesapeake, Virginia in the 09. You've got Ryan Toole out of Henrico in the 84. The 23Z of Austin Self out of Statesville. Owen Lacey out of Mechanicsville in the 28 inside of row 7. The 777 out of Jacob McConnell out of Westfield, Pennsylvania. Bradley Majors in the 1 out of Roanoke Rapids. And Robert Kramer from La Plata, Maryland. Lance Grady and Greg Sheffield wrap up row 9. And Sam Lamborghini and Caleb Toole, row 10. Looking for the green flag. We're going modified Mafia racing here as they cross the start zone. Field works their way through 1 and 2. Chris Arnold showing the way. Ray Cable trying to make a move around Tasker. Right now they're side by side as they go into that second position. Hard racing all through the pack right now. It's Chris Arnold coming around to put lap number 1. Ray Cable looks like he's got something he wants to try to show. Ray Cable in that second. Tasker running third. Austin Holcomb in fourth. Got their points leader, Adabelli, in fifth right now. Ty Norder, Ryan Ayers getting it done around County Line Raceway. Austin Holcomb moving up into that third position now as he gets around Tasker. Ty Norder way on the top side as they come through turn 4. See Chris Arnold leading the field down into turn 3. Trying to see if he can get away from Ray Cable as they work down the front stretch. A few car links back to Austin Holcomb. Then you've got Adabelli. Ayers making a move under Norder. Give that P5 to Ryan Ayers. Oh, he got one way on the pace, makes contact with the outside wall, keeps it rolling.
laps are in the book of this 50-lap feature. Chris Arnold comes off turn 4 leading the field, followed by Cable, Holcomb, Altobelli. Ryan Ayers now at number 6 right there with Altobelli, then Ty Norder. Sam Lilly and Tasker off the pace at the bottom of 2. He gets it collected back. Chris Arnold already catching the back of the field as he goes around Lamborghini down the front stretch. They've got Lamborghini in between the front 2 cars. Cable gets around the lap car of Lamborghini. Holcomb gets around to the top 3, clear the lap traffic now. Now Altobelli working his way around Lamborghini. Ryan Ayers going to follow in suit. Up front, it's all Chris Arnold. And that number 99 working his way off of turn 4 right now. Ray Cable behind him. Of Self. Got a race going on back there. He does get clear. Oh, Arnold goes around the outside around Self. Cable goes through the middle of 2 lap cars. Cable able to close up a little bit on Arnold as now he is behind the car of McConnell. Lap traffic definitely a factor right now as these front drivers working their way through. Arnold gets clear, McConnell, Ray Cable working on him now. Chris Arnold coming up on 3 more cars. Trying to see if he can put him a lap down and keep Ray Cable behind him as he's doing it. We've got a car off the pace up top of turn 4. The 23Z of Austin Self. A flat right rear on the 23.
Race fan, number 23, bit of hot bit.
Long race here. We've run 14 of 50 laps. Chris Arnold showing some muscle early on. Ray Cable not letting him get too far away. Austin Holcomb's in 3rd. Points leader. Altobelli in 4th right now, and Ryan Ayers rounding out the top 5. Self brings his car into the pit. Front 2 cars run almost identical lap times the last lap under green. But again, this is a 50-lap race, long race, a lot of racing left to do. You saw in the first 14 laps, lap traffic already becoming a factor. All right, we'll get the field line back up, make sure this running order is correct. You see them stacking up as they go down the backstretch. Chris Arnold going to start up there all by himself. Got Cable and Holcomb side by side. Altobelli and Ayers. Norder and Lilly. Rigdon and Toole. Tasca and Manka. Bradley Majors way off the pace, going to wave off that start. Major's going to take his car off the track. Once again, 14 of 50 laps completed. $5,000 payday. All these drivers want to park in that Victory Seats Victory Lane with the modified Mafia Tour this evening. Of course, Ray Cable currently sitting second in points, running second in this race. Showing them one to go. Field works their way around to that Mahindra tractor start and restart zone. Green flag's out. Here they come off of turn 4. Ryan Ayers really high turn 2, got a good run coming down the backstretch. They're all jumbled up. Ty Norder off the pace on the backstretch. Stuck in the middle as they go down into turn 3. Ty Norder way off the pace. Everybody gets around him. He's got a flat right rear as well. A flat right rear for Ty Norder. Seeing some tire issues here 15 laps into this 50-lap feature. Ty Norder is going to make the hard left turn to bring that number 5 into the hot pit. So under the SRI caution once again. Crew goes to work on that number 5 of Ty Norder. And a fresh right rear on that machine. As the field rides around, as we're under this SRI caution, Chris Arnold showing the way over Ray Cable, Austin Holcomb, Michael Altobelli, Ryan Ayers, Brad Rigdon, Ryan Toole, Jim Manka, Blake Tasker, and Greg Sheffield rounding out the top 10. confirming this lineup is correct. Time Order gets that tire change, back out on the racetrack. We'll take a few more caution laps under this SRI caution here for the Modified Mafia Tour. So your second place points, Ray K. Boys running second in the race. Your points leader coming in 17 points ahead, now in fourth. That is the 35 of Michael Altobelli. See him stacking back up 2 by 2 behind Chris Arnold. 99 W of Chris Arnold going to lead them back around to the Mahindra tractor restart zone. He'll work his way down into turn 3. Arnold fires off. Here they come. And caution's back out. We got 2 cars around in turn 4. 3 cars around in turn 4. Got Owen Lacey. The 11 of Robert Kramer. Just all jumbled up as they took that restart out of turn 4, and you see kind of a domino effect. Of Robert Kramer getting hooked to a tow truck. We'll get this cleaned up as we're back under SRI caution. Track crew working to make sure everything's clear there in turn 4. You see the 11 of Robert Kramer on the hook coming down the front stretch. Oh, I got to say a big shout out to my buddy Paul. Paul over there in turn 3 and 4, keeping me fed tonight. I appreciate that. Looks like track cleanup is complete. Looks like they're going to get shown the 1 to go this time. We're 15 laps into this 50-lap feature. Chris Arnold brings the field around under the SRI caution. He's going to be looking to start this race back in the Mahindra tractor restart zone. Caution lights are off. Arnold brings the field down into turn 3. Green flag is out. Here they come. Ooh, they almost were 3 wide coming off of turn 2. Thought a little bit of it. Tasker backed out. It is Chris Arnold up front, Ray Cable, Austin Holcomb. Caution into the 28 car goes around coming off of 2. Owen Lacey gets her back pointed in the right direction. We'll see if we can get them stacked up and try this one more time. Flagman James Batten shows him 1 to go. So 1 more lap around under SRI caution. Chris Arnold looking for that Mahindra Tractor's restart zone to bring this field back to green. Green flag's out. We're back under green as the field works off turn 4 down the front stretch. Chris Arnold up front, Ray Cable, Austin Holcomb, Michael Altobelli. Altobelli pulls up beside Holcomb, can't quite make it happen that time. Holcomb way too strong on the top side coming off 2. Going to take another look as they go down into 3. They're racing for that P3 right now. Altobelli. Points leader moving up into that 3rd position. Going to see if he can chase down 2nd place points, Ray Cable. Chris Arnold out front by himself right now. "21 laps in. Tasker and Jim Manko got a battle going on. Back for that 10th position. "23 laps in." Once again, Chris Arnold catching some lap traffic. He's working his way around the 814 of Samuel Lamborghini. It's all Chris Arnold up front. Stretching that lead out over Ray Cable. Michael Altobelli in third. Ty Norder trying to get around Ryan Toole for that 7th place. Couldn't make it happen that time. Race leader Chris Arnold going 3 wide on the outside to get around some lap traffic. Keeps her on the top through 1 and 2. Ray Cable's on the bottom trying to get around that same. Oh, gets a little contact from a lap car. Cable does. Allows Chris Arnold to stretch that lead a little bit more. Cable committed down on the bottom as he goes down into turn 1, trying to work around some lap traffic. Chris Arnold's about to come up on a gaggle of cars. He's going to have to work around. Cable goes right in the middle of 2 cars to get him clear. Oh, we got one off the pace to number 5 of Tasker. Blake Tasker off the pace. Caution is out. SRI caution is back out. 32 laps complete of this 50-lap feature. So as we're under SRI caution, looks to be another flat right rear from here.
Race fans, number 5, kids put a right rear flat. They'll be back out in just a second. Continue action.
We are under SRI caution once again. Chris Arnold been pretty dominant in this one so far, 32 laps in. Ray Cable running second. Michael Altobelli. Austin Holcomb running in 4th, and Ryan Ayers rounding out in the top 5. So Blake Tasker bringing that number 5 machine back out on the track. All right, once again, just confirming this lineup, 32 laps into this 50-lap feature. Who's going to find their way to victory seats, victory lane on the last points race of the Modified Mafia Tour here at the 17th annual Race for Kids at County Line Raceway on a beautiful Saturday night in Elm City, North Carolina. They have been shown one to go. Chris Arnold going to bring them around to the Mahindra Tractor restart zone. Green flag is out. Time order goes to the high side to make it 3 wide and make a pass for that 6th position. Chris Arnold working off of turn 4. Ray Cable, Michael Altobelli, Austin Holcomb, Ryan Ayers. 35 laps complete. 15 to go here for the Modified Mafia Tour. 17th annual race for kids. Chris Arnold putting lap 37 on the board. Front positions haven't changed. Got Ray Cable in 2nd. Michael Altobelli in 3rd. Austin Holcomb 4th. Ryan Ayers 5th. Laps, 10 laps to go in this feature here for our Modified Mafia Tour. Still all Chris Arnold out front. Ray Cable definitely pulled away from Altobelli. Holcomb working around Lamborghini, a lap car, holding on to that 4th position. Chris Arnold working his way through some lap traffic now. 6 laps to go in this one. Ray Cable caught up behind a couple lap cars. He's trying to get around Austin Self. He does, makes a dive under Jim Manka. Chris Arnold working to put Sheffield another lap down. 4 laps to go in this one. Here comes Chris Arnold. He sees the popsicle sticks. 2 laps to go around County Line Raceway. White flag is out for Chris Arnold. Here comes Ray Cable and Michael Altobelli. Checker flag in the air. Chris Arnold, flag to flag winner of the Modified Mafia Tour. And he will be visiting the victory seats, victory lane. I'm going to meet the top 3 down on the front stretch.
How about that, he said. Chris, it's very reminiscent of a few races I've seen out here at County Line Raceway from you, but flag to flag. Dominant performance, I would say. So what have you got to say about tonight's race?
Yeah, man, car was good. I kind of took it easy for a while because I didn't know if the tires were going to hold up. How about we come over here so the fans? Yeah. Kind of took it easy at the beginning just because I didn't know how long the tires were going to play. It's tricky with 50 laps, and you know, I wanted to win this one bad. Today's my daughter's first birthday.
All right, we all wish you a happy birthday. And yeah, I saw some right rear tire issues, and I know that had to be in your mind through a 50-lap race. You know, is the tire going to hold up?
Yeah, this place is tricky, man. When it gets dirt, when it gets clean like this, it's just so hard on the tires, and you just don't know, man. Like the whole race. I saw the flags for my dad. Saw that Ray was on my butt, and I just didn't know if it was time to go or not. And when we started hitting lap traffic, I was just like, I gotta go. So, you know, I feel like I can move around on this track better than most. And I just, you know, when I run into lap cars, I was just eating the mic, guys. I just started moving around and going where I could go just so Ray couldn't get close to me. So I don't know who won the championship between both of these guys, but congrats for them. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of bad luck this year, but, you know, we won the most races, and we wouldn't have had the bad luck. We'd probably be holding that championship trophy away, but not to take any away from these guys. These guys had an awesome year. And this is 3 in a row. This is 3 years in a row for this race, man. So I just can't thank all you fans enough, man. I love racing in front of all you guys, and, you know, this is my home. I love this place.
Yeah, you've made it home for sure, and I guess it makes you feel really good about coming back here to kick the season off March 21st.
Oh, yeah, man. We'll be back. We'll be ready, and we're going to keep trying to put this tilted race car in victory lane for you guys. And just want to thank some people. Thank Brandon, their season this year, man. It's a season, series keeps growing and growing. It's just going to keep better, his entire team and crew. I want to thank some sponsors. Atwell Exterior Services, I love winning from my man Trevor over here. My wife, my daughter, my dad, my brother. Tilted Race Cars, JDS, Penske Shocks, Ware's Machine, Close Racing Supply. Oh my gosh, Go Lithium Batteries, MW Butler, KBC Graphics, Earl, MF and Ramey. I got in trouble last time I cussed in front of you guys, so I'll keep it PG this time. I think I'm forgetting somebody on here. Close, Tilted, JDS, Penske, Brett Hamilton Enterprise. Just can't thank everybody enough. And again, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for all you fans sitting up here in the stands, man. You guys make it for us to be able to race. So glad I was able to put a show on for y'all tonight.
Give it up one more time for Chris Arnold. Hello. Gonna walk down here and see if we can find Ray Cable. Man, showed some good speed in the climb. Awesome race car tonight. What have you got to say about that race?
I don't know. I was hanging on there. I really thought I was going to have something for Chris there in the beginning, but I feel like I started to fade there toward the end, and he really got away from me. But all in all, we'll come home second tonight, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think you're a fan of County Line Raceway as well.
Absolutely. I've been wanting to get a win here so many times. I've been second here so many times. I really want to win this race for the kids, but, you know, not tonight. Hopefully we'll be back next year and I can pick one up.
No doubt in my mind. Good job. You got anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank my car owners, Glenn and Stephanie, they're here tonight. RBS Truck Collision, Alan Judy Performance, all my guys that are helping me tonight, my dad, my buddy Tony, Chris, and Hayden. Spooner General Contracting, Adventure Technology Services, Campbell Race Technology, SK Investments, Outlaw Graphics, everybody that helps me on this car. Without any one of them, I wouldn't be here to talk to you.
We're talking to ourselves. Great race, great season. Congratulations. Thank you for being here at County Line Raceway with us. We'll go back now and see if we can find Mr. Altabelli. Well, solid performance tonight.
Yep, we'll take her. Came here to try to win the points, and that's what we did. So congratulations to Chris and Ray. He was second in points. Congratulations to him. But I just want to thank Scott, my crew, everybody, all the fans for coming out. Really appreciate the support, and track was pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, you know, I heard some tire wear concerns. Were you worried about that? Were you trying to conserve that right rear especially tonight?
Yeah, I took care of it till, I don't know, maybe 10 to go. And then I used it up pretty good. I abused it pretty hard. But I was a little snug, so I was trying to turn the car with the brakes. So I put a hurting on it with about 10 to go. But it worked out. Hey, we got a podium finish and leaving with championship. I'll take it.
Can't beat that. I think I'll talk to you a little bit later on tonight. But thanks for being here with us, County Line. 17th annual race for the kids. What a great race in the Modified Mafia Tour. Y'all give it up for all of these guys. All right, we got our U-cars on the track. Starting on the pole. Out of Roanoke Rapids, that's the 11V of Tyler Vaughn. Outside of row 1 from Zebulon, the number 9 of Dustin O'Neill. Inside of row 2 out of Greenville, North Carolina, Linwood Tyndall in the number 4. Maggie Sledge in the number 3 from Lewisburg. Mike Crickmore out of Roanoke Rapids in the number 66 inside of row 3, and Stephen Robinson out of Elm City in the 69. Gerald Lutz is in the 29 inside of row 4, and Donald Joyner in the 68 out of Rocky Mount. The 68J is Jesse Joyner inside of row 5, and Nathan Coover out of Lewisburg in the 18. Field's working its way around, looking for that green flag from James Batten. There it is. We are underway. Bryant's all-around services, Sport Compact U-Car. And Mike Crickmore, like he was shot out of a cannon. Dustin O'Neill on the outside, Tyler Vaughn. Now second with Crickmore coming. Oh, Dustin O'Neill sideways through turn 4. He holds on to it. Vaughn trying to take a look on the outside, see if he can get that run off of turn 2 down the backstretch. He's got some steam. They're side by side as they get to turn 3. O'Neill on the bottom, Vaughn on the top. Oh, O'Neill almost goes around. He's able to keep it going, but lets Crickmore around. Tyler Vaughn in that 11V has the lead and starting to pull away. All Tyler Vaughn up front. O'Neill and Crickmore side by side for that second position. Oh, contact's made. Crickmore, oh, he saves it. Crickmore completely sideways off of turn 4 and keeps it going. Wow. Tyler Vaughn coming around to put lap number 5 on the board. So it's Vaughn, O'Neill, Crickmore, Lutz, Robinson, Jesse Joyner, Maggie Sledge, Linwood Tyndall, Donald Joyner, and Nathan Coover. In the opening outside of turn 4, that's Donald Joyner making hard contact. Oh, right rear tire came off of the 68. The right rear tire come off. and head on into the opening in turn 4. Hard hit. Donald Joyner is climbing out of that race car. Again, I just watched the replay. The right rear tire came off somewhere in turn 4, and the car just went straight. Yeah, he loses the right rear tire, and the car just goes straight into the opening. Track cleanup continues there in turn 4. Might have to run some fluid in for sure, but just glad to see Donald Joyner get out of that car. Late models, you got 1 minute to get to turn 4 and line up if you want to run the feature. All right, we got cars back rolling for the Bryant's All Around Services Sport Compact U cars. Tyler Vaughn, your current leader. Got 9 laps scored out of this race. There's 6 laps to go when we go back green. Jesse Joyner comes to a stop in the top of turn 4. All right, we got the lineup set. Showing them one to go this time. Tyler Vaughn going to bring them around. Green flag is back out. Tyler Vaughn leads the field off turn 4 down the front stretch. Dustin O'Neill with a great restart. Going to see if he can run with that 11V. Right on his bumper. Oh, gets a little love tap from Crickmore. Vaughn gets a little out of shape. See if it opens that door for O'Neill. He's right there with him. 10 of 15 laps complete. It's Vaughn, O'Neill, Crickmore. Crickmore off the pace. O'Neill runs right to the back bumper of Vaughn. Oh, we're back under caution. Crickmore comes to a stop at the bottom of turn 1. All right, now they're seeing one to go. 12 laps completed this 15-lap feature.
Tyler Vaughn. Dustin O'Neill is trying to see if he can do something with him on that last restart. He's got another shot at it. Creekmore was our third place car. He's off the racetrack now, but Gerald Lutz in the third. Stephen Robinson fourth. Maggie Sledge fifth. Linwood Tyndall. And Nathan Coubert. Green flag is back out. Tyler Vaughn working through 3 and 4. O'Neill still second, Lutz third. 2 laps to go. Tyler Vaughn goes out into turn 3, going to come off 4 and see the white flag in the air. Once again this season, Tyler Vaughn taking that 11V to Prime Electrical Solutions, Owens Construction, Victory Lane. Dustin O'Neill bringing it home second, Gerald Lutz third, Stephen Robinson, Linwood Tyndall, Maggie Sledge, Nathan Coubert, Mike Creekmore, Jesse Joyner, and Donald Joyner. See that D8 of Dustin Mitchell out of Pine Level, your pole sitter for tonight's 50-lap, $5,000 to win race. Michael Rouse at that 23R going to start on the outside. Out of Wilson. Cy Nelms Jr. out of Bailey in that number 5, starting inside of row 2. Christian Thomas in the 06. Out of Wake Forest. Sean Harrell out of Hope Mills in the number 3, inside of row 3. And Timmy Mills out of Rocky Mount in the 52. Daniel Tucker out of Greensboro in the 0, inside of row 4. And Michael Batten out of Elm City in the 32. Inside of row 5 is the 18M of Bradley McCaskill out of Wendell. And the number 1 of Willie Milliken from Roanoke Rapids. Matthew Bissett out of Middlesex in the 23B inside of row 6. And Skeeter Lyles out of Bailey on the outside. Cody Wright out of White Plains, Virginia in the number 11 inside of row 7. And Cy Nelms Sr. out of Nashville in the 91. Little pause as they do the 4 wide around County Line Raceway. Y'all make some noise for your favorite driver. Inside of row 8 is going to be the C9 out of Castella. That's Christian Joyner. Colby Bradshaw out of Franklin, Virginia in the 17. 28V of Carl Vaughn out of Chesapeake inside of row 9. And the B5 of Chandler Fowler from Chadburn. Row 10, Roger Lucas out of Benson in the 79. And Ronnie Long in the number 7 out of Stedman. 20 late models here to race 50 laps for $5,000 to win. Trevor Atwell pulls the Atwell exterior service truck down pit road. James Batten shows them 1 to go. We're about to go late model racing here at the 17th annual Race for the Kids, County Line Raceway. Mitchell and Rouse bringing the field down into turn 3, looking for that green flag. Green flag is out. Mitchell slides up in front of Rouse. Cy Nelms, Christian Thomas side by side for that 3rd position. Harrell and Mills, they're racing all throughout the field. Tucker making a move on Mills as they work down the backstretch. Justin Mitchell in that D8 up front. Michael Rouse, Cy Nelms Jr., Christian Thomas, Sean Harrell, Daniel Tucker, Timmy Mills. Bradley McCaskill making a move around Michael Batt. McCaskill hits around Mills. Batten gets around Mills. Now Milliken going around Mills. Justin Mitchell up front. Michael Rouse, Cy Nelms Jr., Christian Thomas, Sean Harrell, Daniel Tucker, Bradley McCaskill. Trying to pull away from the rest of the field. Cy Nelms Jr. holding that third spot. Christian Thomas fourth. Sean Harrell. Daniel Tucker. Got a little gap back to McCaskill. In just a few more laps, lap traffic's going to become an issue for these lead cars. They're already catching the tail end of the field, and we've seen so many times the county line how tough it is to get around some of these lap cars at times. Justin Mitchell trying to get around the 7 car of Ronnie Long. Long was way sideways in turn 4. Justin able to get around him in 1 and 2. Ralph's going to pull up beside him now and clear him down the backstretch. So Dustin Mitchell, Michael Rouse about to catch a lot of cars. Roger Lucas, the next car in the leader's sight. Ooh, Ronnie Long gets way high in turn 2. He's able to keep it going in the right direction. Justin Mitchell working around the lap car of Roger Lucas. Michael Rouse going to see if he can follow that hole and get around him as well. Oh, falls in behind Lucas. And Mitchell coming up on the back of the 28 of Vaughn. Ronnie Long way high again in turn 1. He's able to get it back down. Skeeter Lyles working around the lap car of Long. Justin Mitchell trying to get around Carl Vaughn. Has allowed Michael Rouse to close that gap a little bit. Justin trying to find a hole as they work off of turn 2. He's got a nose under the lap car of Vaughn. Can't quite do it that time. Michael Rouse has closed in right on Mitchell. Now Vaughn moves up the track. Mitchell gets by. Now Rouse has to work around the 28, and he does. leaders have nothing but cars in front of them right now. They're going to have to work, slice and dice around some of these lap cars. Mitchell on the back of Bradshaw. It's Mitchell, Rouse, Cy Nelms Jr., Christian Thomas, Sean Harrell, Daniel Tucker. Race leader behind the 17 of Bradshaw. Cody Wright right in front of them. .27 laps complete of this 50-lap feature. Coming off forward pit lap 30 as he's working around Cody Wright. Ooh, has to get way out of it there. Rouse able to close that gap in a little bit. Wright moves up. Mitchell's able to get around. Rouse able to get around. Top three, 33 laps in. Dustin Mitchell, Michael Rouse, Cy Nelms Jr. Then you got Christian Thomas, Sean Harrell rounding out the top 5. Daniel Tucker, Bradley McCaskill, Michael Batten, Willie Milliken, and Matthew Bizzett rounding out the top 10. Dustin Mitchell coming off of turn 4 now. Michael Rouse still running in second. They're coming up on Cy Nelms Sr. in that number 91. Cy Nelms Jr. still in third, followed by Christian Thomas, Daniel Tucker, Sean Harrell, Bradley McCaskill, Michael Batten, Willie Milliken, and Matthew Bizzett. Race leaders getting jumbled up behind the 91 car. Michael Rouse right in the tire tracks of Dustin Mitchell now. And we've got cars in front of that battle side by side. So the race leaders having to deal with a lot of lap traffic right now. 40 laps, about to be 41 laps of this 50-lap feature. Dustin Mitchell trying to find a hole to get around Cy Nelms Sr. there. see if he can shake Michael Rouse. The pressure's there. Michael Rouse takes a look to the outside. Oh, the 7 car long off the pace. We are under caution. Caution is out. "42 laps. We have a caution now. 8 laps to go. $5,000 on the line. So 42 of 50 laps complete. We're under caution right now. We'll get this lineup sorted out, make sure everything's good. What you think, race fans? Dustin Mitchell going to be able to hold off that 23 of Michael Rouse. Sion Elms Jr. sitting there in third. Christian Thomas, Daniel Tucker, Sean Harrell, Bradley McCaskill, Michael Batten, Willie Milliken, Matthew Bizzett rounding out the top 10. Then you've got Skeeter Lyles, Timmy Mills, Sion Elms Sr., Kobe Bradshaw, Cody Wright, Carl Vaughn, Ronnie Long, Roger Lucas, Christian Joyner, and Chandler Fowler. All right, we're showing 1 to go green. Dustin Mitchell going to restart this race. 8 laps to go, be a single file restart. Green flag is out. Mitchell with a good restart. Rouse in second. Sion Elms Jr., Christian Thomas, Daniel Tucker, your top 5. A single file all around the racetrack right now. 43 laps in the books. Five laps to go in this 50-lap feature. Dustin Mitchell showing the way over Michael Rouse, Sion Elms Jr., Christian Thomas, Daniel Tucker, Sean Harrell, Bradley McCaskill. Three laps to go. Race leaders working through 3 and 4. Want to see the 2 to go signal. And the 7 car goes around right in front of the race leader. Wow, that was close. Real close. Watching the replay. Real close. So we've got 48 laps complete of a 50-lap feature. A really close call for Mitchell and Rouse there in turn 4. This 50-lap feature, we're down to 2 laps to settle it all. All right. Caution lights are off. Green flag is out. Everybody makes it clean through 1 and 2. Justin Mitchell working through 3 and 4. White flags in the air one more time around County Line Raceway for the 17th annual race for the kids. Dustin Mitchell goes flag to flag for the 17th annual race for the kids, bringing home the win and a $5,000 payday. Michael Rouse coming home second, Cy Nelms Jr., Christian Thomas, Daniel Tucker, Sean Harrell, Bradley McCaskill, Michael Batten, Willie Milliken, Matthew Bizzett rounding out the top 10. We got Skeeter Lyle, Cy Nelms Sr., Timmy Mills, Kobe Bradshaw, Carl Vaughn, Cody Wright, Ronnie Long, Roger Lucas, Christian Joyner, and Chandler Fowler. Race fans, here he comes. Y'all give it up. Flag to flag, the D8, Dustin Mitchell. Dustin, maybe the new Halloween rap's got something to it. I don't know, but a great performance here at County Line Raceway. What's it feel like to win the 17th annual race for kids?
Oh, it feels good. I've been trying to win this race and the cash money, and for a long time, it's like I beat myself every year. I feel like I think I overthink it, but I set a game plan the first of the year, and I saved some stuff just for this race, and everything worked out.
Yeah, you had to show some patience there a few times with some traffic, but you were able to get through it. I know Rice was able to close in on you a little bit, but you made it through it, and a very close call there with a couple laps to go.
Yeah, some of them lap cars was getting a little sketchy there, and I didn't really want to move out the groove. I felt really good when we got like in clean track, but they were just behind their dirty air and trying not to make no mistakes, so wouldn't let him get around me.
Right. Well, I know you got a lot of people you want to thank for helping this D8 get to the racetrack and end up in victory lane.
Yeah, I got to thank my dad, my wife, my kids, all my crew that comes. They dedicate their time and money to come out here and help me. Donnie's Body Shop, Cobra Custom Homes, Mac Tools, Blizzard Truck and Trailer, DTL, Dorsey, Wyatt Hardison. I mean, he's a big part of this.
Absolutely. Well, man, congratulations. 17th annual race for the kids. I know that feels good. Got a nice check going home with you. Car still looks good. And as always, appreciate you running out here at County Line Raceway. Y'all give it up for Dustin Mitchell. Let's walk down here and see if we can find Mr. Rouse. Michael brought home second here at the 17th annual race for kids. Car looked really good. You were able to close that gap a little bit at times. But what did you think about the race?
Yeah, racetrack was good. It's kind of like normal County Line. But, I mean, hey, man, we're all these guys that race this deal really good. You know, Dustin's been really good all year. We've been a little bit off, but we're getting our stuff together. And old Cy back here, I think he ended up your points champion this year also. So, it's been a really good weekend. All my guys run good. All my people help me every weekend, every week. All my sponsors to help me, Scott Farms, Roberts Engineering, Mr. Matthew Barnes, Curtis Insulation, Red Moon, WP Race Cars, WP Racing Shocks, and Rouse Racing.
All right, and I know we're done here at County Line this year. Are you done racing this year? You going to take some time off, or you got some more to do?
No, we got 3 more races. We got 2 more at Fayetteville and 1 more at Lakeview.
Well, we wish you good luck, and as always, thank you for being here at County Line Raceway. Congratulations on a great run. You mentioned Cy. Let's go talk to Cy back here. Man of many words, so let's see what he's got to say tonight. Cy, great car tonight. Looked good out there, and I guess we'll just say great racing season for you here at County Line Raceway. What'd you think about tonight's race, number 1?
They were just better, but I mean, we were good, but they were just that much better. I was worried about it. We broke a bar out in the car in hot laps, and it's time for me to qualify, and I'm welding the bar back in. But just thank everybody. Thank Hunter. He stuck with me whether he wanted to or not. Thank all my help. Tracy, Adams Welder, Wells Mechanical, Pride Contracting, Blizzard Truck and Trailer, him and his family. Thank Michael Roush, and just everybody. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Mom and Daddy. Thank the good Lord above. I tell you, we've gone through a lot, and appreciate it.
I hear you. I tell you, I don't think there's a person at County Line Raceway that's not glad to see you running like you're running this year, and well-deserved. Great performance tonight. You kept it all together, as all of you did. Had to deal with some lap traffic, kept your nose clean and your head screwed on straight and made it happen.
Yes, sir. And I want to congratulate Christian and Daniel Tucker. Everybody works hard, man. I know they do too. And I see Christian run good, and Daniel drove up through there too. So I'm happy for them, and I'm thinking about Ray Tucker right now, and I'm just happy. So
that sums it up. Cy Nelms Jr., everybody. But once again, I'm down here on the front stretch with Michael Altobelli. Talked to you earlier tonight, but you know what? Congratulations. This is what the whole season's been about. Fantastic season. This is what you worked for. And what's it feel like to bring home that 2025 Modified Mafia Championship?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Real tough cars, we race with, and just glad we were able to get it done. We struggled a little bit at the beginning of the year, and Scott and the guys got the car pretty good here for the end of the year, and we've been pretty consistent. And I just want to thank all my guys, Scott, Heath, his wife Kate. They're the car owners. All my crew, Bob, Jimbo, Chad, my wife Rachel for letting me go racing, my kids. Thank the Modified Mafia, County Line for putting this race on. I want to thank all my sponsors, Mahindra, Dan's Auto Body, Gunner's Honey, B-Dry Roofing, Lethal Chassis, Mullins Racing Engines, F&A, Construction, Kate's World. Is that it? Rick Steele. I think that's everybody. I always forget everybody, but All About Wraps. Yeah, I'm just thankful for the opportunity Scott gave me here to keep racing, because at the end of the year last year I might have been done. So it feels good to accomplish what we set out to do here and win the championship.
Well, that's what it's all about. So are you done for the year? Are you got a break now? Are you going to hit any more races anywhere else?
Yeah, we got Charlotte yet and the Dome. Right? Yeah, 2 left, Charlotte and the Dome. So the Dome's pretty cool. Scott and them guys never been to the Dome, so they'll get to experience that. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, congratulations on that invitation as well, and I'm assuming we'll see you back here at County Line next year.
Yep, I'm sure we'll be back. Again, I just want to thank everybody. I know there's no fans left, but on TV, the fans, everybody supporting this. Modified Mafia, County Line, my crew, Scott, everybody, thanks.
There it is. Michael Altobelli, 2025 Modified Mafia points champion. All right, once again, talking to another driver for the second time tonight. Second place in points for 2025 Modified Mafia Tour, Ray Cable. Man, you can't complain about that, really.
No, we had a really good, consistent year. Coming home second and against this great competition. All in all, I think we had a great year, so we'll bring it home,
That's right, and I think I asked you earlier, are you done for the year, or you got some more racing coming?
No, fortunately enough, I got an opportunity to drive for Todd Nieheiser, so I will be at Charlotte this year, and I think Charlotte may be our last race, but if any opportunity comes up, maybe in the driver's seat some more.
There you go. Take a few months off and come back to County Line Raceway and do this thing all over again, right?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to running the tour next year, just hopefully in one spot better.
That's right. We're going to get a win here next year, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I've been digging hard at it. I think I've been second maybe about 6 or 7 times, so hopefully we'll get one in the bag.
Sounds like a plan. Congratulations, Ray Cable, on a great season.
Thank you.
Once again, third place, 2025 Modified Mafia points. No stranger to standing down here at County Line, and once again, congratulations on your performance earlier tonight. And third place in points, you really can't complain with a season like that.
Yeah, no, it was a rough year. It was basically records or checkers for us this year. I think we won like 4 or 5 races, but had like 4 DNFs or something like that. So got wrecked a couple times. But, you know, when you're points racing, it's either meant to be or it's not meant to be. And, you know, sometimes the luck goes in your favor and sometimes it doesn't, you know. And that's not to take anything away from Mike or Ray. You know, everybody had a good year. And congrats to Scott and Mike and all you guys this year. And along with Ray as well, you know, typically at the end of the night, it's us 3 up here racing basically everywhere we go. So, you know, as long as there's no loose screws near all 3 of us, we tend to do pretty good and race each other pretty clean.
Yeah, like I said, fantastic season, and to accomplish third place in points after some of the struggles you had, I'd say that's an accomplishment. So I've asked everybody else, are you done for the year? Have you got some more racing left?
Yeah, we're going to go to Charlotte. That'll probably be our last race. We had talked about maybe going to the Rudiman race, but I think we're going to pass this year and just finish the year up at Charlotte and see what we can do. Charlotte owes me one from a few years ago, so I'd like to see if we can go down there and redeem ourselves.
Sounds like a plan, and I look forward to seeing you back here at County Line Raceway for 2026.
Yep, we'll be back.
Sounds good. Congratulations once again.